What's up YouTube? Swex here, and I have decided to show off some of my Minecraft stuff on my channel. This is a sports arena I built, and I have another arena that I'm working on that I plan to show you guys too, but this one is actually done. This is actually one of the first arenas I've ever done, so it's a little rough around the edges. It was the first one I did. It was kind of an experiment, but what I did was I decided to build the University of Wyoming Cowboys and Cowgirls a new basketball arena. Now, I mean, Wyoming is Wyoming. They'll probably never be big enough to have an arena like this, but one could always hope. Anyway, let's get started. I called it Jonah Fieldhouse. The football stadium is Jonah Field at War Memorial Stadium, so I thought Jonah Field House was kind of appropriate for the basketball arena. Colors are brown and gold, so I use that primarily throughout here. And we'll zip on in here. This is Gate A. This is the main entrance where most of the general public will come in. You can see I use glass all the way around this thing. And then over here, I started a little bit of the landscaping with the brick plazas. But this one here is the ticket booth, obviously. Connects to the inside too, so I'll show you that in a little bit. More glass around here, and then on this side, you've got the grill entrance. That's a restaurant that I will be showing you as well. This is the Gate C entrance. This is primarily for the club level seats and the luxury boxes. Those users can enter here and have their own exclusive entrance. You come around back and we've got the loading docks. You can see there's 3 big loading docks. 2 of them are closed, 1 is open. We'll go in there a little later on in the video. And then on this side of the arena, you've got these two little marquees here that aren't labeled. One here and one here. These are actually the administrative entrances. There's one on each side for the team administration and one for the arena administration. I'll show you those as well. Stupid animals are making noise apparently. This is Gate B. This is another public entrance. And this actually will take people all the way up to the top of the arena for those that are in the nosebleed seats. So let's not delay any longer. Oh, and in the corner here I've got these stairways with these doors, and you can see the sign says exit only. This is primarily designed so after an event people can just come down the stairs if they don't want to wait for an elevator or an escalator and just come right out, and there's one in each corner for easy exiting of the building, as it were. So let's head inside to Gate A. It's the main entrance here. And I actually aimed to put pressure plates down to open these automatically. I haven't do it yet. My new arena will have a lot of that stuff. Alright, so we are inside now. These are supposed to be turnstiles here. So you come in and there's a really expansive lobby. You've got these 3 really cool fountains I built. Back here is another fountain that says UW back there. It's a wall fountain. I've actually got 2 of these, one there as well. Over here, oh, I'll show you this too. It's a big UW symbol. I kind of just tried to throw in the colors where I could. A lot of it's filler, admittedly, because I ended up with a lot more space in this building than I thought I was going to have, which I guess wouldn't be a bad thing either. You got the ticket booth inside, and there's a door here to get in. And you can see the windows connect to the outside. I haven't furnished this yet. I got to add some seats, maybe some pictures, paintings. I'm not sure yet. I've made sure to include the team colors throughout this place though. But like I said, this was more of an experiment for me, so I'm hoping to get my new arena done so I can show it to you guys. It's not very far off. It's a lot cooler. I've learned a lot since building this one. Right here you have 3 elevators. They're glass elevators. Now they're non-functional in Minecraft terminology. I mean, they're just, everything I do is for aesthetic purposes only. But what I did do, there's an elevator lobby down here on the first floor. Anytime there's an elevator stopped at a floor, I open the door so that you can go in and just look at it. It's pretty basic design, it's nothing fancy. And then there's an elevator lobby that still needs some furnishings too. Here I've just included a men's and women's restroom off the elevator lobby for people to use. It's very basic, 2 stalls in each. The toilets are there. 3 sinks in each one. And a lot of the restrooms in the arena throughout the building are like this. So I'm not going to go into each and every one of them just because I think that would be kind of a waste. They all look exactly the same. But anyway, you can see there's balconies all the way around this lobby here. Over here is the grand staircase to get up to the main concourse level. Back here is a door that says authorized personnel only. That leads to the backstage area, which I will show you later in the video. Here, these are actually supposed to be escalators. I put escalators to main concourse. I label everything with signs because I'm a freak like that. But you got escalators here that go up to the main concourse, and then you can turn and take escalators straight up to the top of the building. So that's easy access to the top from the main gate. You've got this, the club level here and the suite level here, so the elevators would go to that, but access to the upper and lower levels are mainly the stairs and escalators here. Here we have the team store, brown and gold outlet. It's a 2-story team store that I put in, and all of these blocks are supposed to be merchandised, but they really, you know, you can only do so much with blocks in Minecraft, but I tried to make it look as good as I could with the shelving and the tables and things. There's a register counter here where you check out. Stairs upstairs to the upper level of the store. More merchandise, more decorations, UW. There's windows to the main lobby so you can see out. Really pretty basic stuff, so without further ado, I will take you up to the main concourse. Alright, so I think what we'll do is we'll kind of go this way first. And actually, before I show you the main concourse, I'd like to give you a glimpse of the seating bowl. Now, this seating bowl is in the shape of an octagon, something that I didn't do with my later arena. I actually learned a little bit from this seating bowl, found a better way to make a rounded seating bowl. There's a guy on YouTube, Synthetic67. He reviews stadiums and arenas, and he has a couple really great tutorials, several really great tutorials. And he showed in one of his tutorials how to make a round corner seating area, make your corners round, so I did that in my new arena. This one's an octagon. I was okay with it, but I would have changed it had I known then. But hindsight, it's still pretty cool. So here is the actual arena here. You can see I've got the court down there with the chairs and the tables. We'll get to all that later on. So that leads to the loading docks there, and then those 2 alcoves over there lead to the backstage area. You've got the lower level done up in gold. The club level is in brown, then you have the luxury suites, and then you've got the upper deck in gold again. And I put a big Jumbotron here hanging in the center, and then I put these 4 Jumbotrons in the corners, so people that might not be able to see this Jumbotron here can at least see the corner ones. I put skylights in each of the end zones to allow natural sunlight in, and then in the sidelines as well I ended up putting some windows in just because I thought it looked kind of neat. I was going for a Fieldhouse motif, but here's the upper deck. Here you can see there's kind of a nice view. And we will get to each of the concourse levels now. So starting with the main concourse, you can see we'll start back from... I ended up all the way on the other side. What was I doing? Alright, so we'll start from the main lobby here. You would arrive at the main concourse. In each corner, there's these chandeliers. Just selling the general merch, whatever might happen to be in the arena. If there's a concert or whatever, they would. In each corner of the arena is also an additional elevator and the staircase, and that goes down. And these staircases are very wide with big landings, big windows, that kind of thing. We come this way. I put in a beer garden here. Some taps in brown and gold with some beer logos. I tried to spice up the concession stand. Here's an example of one of the bathrooms, men's, women's. They're all exactly the same on each level, so I'm not going to go into any of them after this, but you just got 2 toilets and 3 sinks on each side of the bathroom. Pretty basic. I used a lot of sandstone in here, in this arena. I'm a sandstone fan. So just a quick overview of these concession stands here. I put in a Wendy's, a Burger King, a Taco John's, a McDonald's, Subway here, because, I mean, who doesn't like Subway? And then I put in a salad station. This is a pretzel stand. This is a donut stand. Here you can see the escalators here that I believe go all the way up to the upper deck. We'll get to those. I put some seating areas right here. This staircase and these escalators go down to the Gate B lobby, which I will take you in just... Alright, you've got a kettle corn stand here. I put kind of kernels up there even though they're just blocky. This will be kettle corn. Another seating area here. You got a Starbucks here. This is supposed to be an ice cream stand. There's a Buffalo Burger stand. I lost track of the ideas I used for these stupid concession stands, and I just started trying to fill things in because there's so much space and so many of these concession stands fit. I planned a little bit better with the new place. There's another bathroom there, another general merch booth, another stairway and elevator in this corner. Over here was kind of a cool idea I had. I had so much space, I put in the World Food Plaza. So you got a exotic beer stand here from all over. And then you just got these different concession stands with the country flags here. You've got, you know, like India, Germany over there. You've got America here. You've got Mexico here. Here you've got France. Then you've got Greece. We've got Italy right here. You know, the Netherlands. Japan. This is supposed to be the United Kingdom. I couldn't do the British flag very well in Minecraft with a little amount of space. That's what it's supposed to be. And then you've got the China stand here, Chinese food, and then this is just a general guest services booth. That's a slacker, but they could come here for any. Another bathroom there. In this corner, another general merchandise booth. Another elevator and staircase over here. And then you've got another restroom there, obviously. Here you have a daycare. So if you have kids at the game, couldn't leave them at home with a babysitter, you could drop them off here and they could be watched. These are two additional elevators that go from the club level lobby, and they go up to every level, and those two are glass. You can see they just cut right up through the building. Another seating level here. You got a seafood stand. Here I put some air hockey tables. That's what those are supposed to be. And then over here I put some basketball tables so you can practice your hoops. And then here we've got a soda fountain. You've got Noodles and Company, because I love noodles. Just a brick oven pizza stand here. That's supposed to be a pizza slice, even though it looks completely dumb. And then you got Panda Express here. I just tried to put some of my favorite stuff in here. Another guest services over here, and then you've got yourself another restroom. Oh, and then these escalators that you see exposed over here are the ones that go from the ground level to the club level. So, and then we end up back in the corner, the last corner, with an additional elevator and staircase. Now, the elevators in the corners are also kind of special because they are glass and they face the outside. So you can have a view of the outside as you take these elevators. And then we're back at the main lobby. I was going to put some benches and seating around these balconies. Again, I have not gotten to that because So, I'd like to take you to the club and suite levels, and to do that, I think it'd be cool to enter through that gate. So we're going to do that. So let's say you're a club holder, club seat holder, or suite holder. You would come and here you come in, and there's a bar right here with taps. The hostess or host is here. Please wait to be seated. And these doors go to the Gate C lobby, obviously. There's a men's restroom here that's just 2 sinks and 1 toilet and same much space. You're kind of limited by the footprint of your building once it's stuck within those. You want to do a lot over. And this arena was just an experiment. Anyway, I thought it came out pretty decent with the restaurant here. And so we'll go ahead and I guess we'll enter Gate C through the doors here. The idea behind this restaurant is it's designed to be open on non-game days so anybody can come in here and eat. It isn't just the luxury box holders or the club holders. Anybody can come in here. But moving on, we've got the Gate C lobby here. You come in here again through the turnstiles. I carpeted it. You've got a little seating area here, 2 big wall fountains, WYO there. And then you've got the elevators here, the glass ones that go all the way up. So patrons with disabilities obviously could jump in those elevators and go wherever they need. And then here I got another restroom there. And then you could hop on these escalators to the club level and suites. And what I did with a lot of the escalators in this building is I gave intermittent views of the outside as you ride up, and you could also look at, the other levels too. I'm a fan of the open space. So you come up, here is the club level. It's carpeted, you got these cool little chandelier things. The first thing you'll see is the Powder River Pub. And this is just a general bar, tavern that the club and suite holders can come and chill at. There's a bar here. Men's restroom and a women's. You've got 2 staircases going up, and there are more tables up there, as well as 2 alcoves that connect to the suite level. Tables here. And so we'll move on. You've got this cool staircase that goes up to the suite level, so the luxury suites and the club level are kind of a shared level in a way. I put a fountain here just because. Now this staircase is obviously for most people to use, but disabled people can take those elevators. So let's go into the arena bowl real quick and we'll just take the view. This is the club level here. You would have all the typical amenities. Seat, wait service. Quick tour around here. We've got ourselves a, I believe this is a prime rib stand here. More general merchandise booths that are in each corner of each level. Again, elevators and stairs. And what I did with the stairs, not just theoretically walk. I guess theoretically you'd have someone there checking tickets in the stairway. Another elevator, then you end up in the front lobby. And I put these little seating areas around the club level and suite level just to spice it up a little. This one's like a drink stand, just, I probably won't name them all because they're all pretty generic, but this is where the concessions are. Those are the upper deck escalators there, more guest services and concessions here. Another restroom here, more merch booths there, stair, elevators, you get the picture. And then on this side, we have the Altitude restaurant. It's a 2-story restaurant that is connected to both the club and the suite levels. Doorway there for the suite level. You got a little host. General seating here. And then behind the stairways, and I forgot to show you, now that I mention it, we're going to zip down there real quick because I am a forgetful bastard. We'll finish the conch. Go down. I was just going to go the same. Another stair and elevator here. All right, now we're back to the have you. There's one on the suite level too. So let's go downstairs real quick. We'll go down through the elevator shaft. So real quick, because I forgot, there's also a kitchen for the Wyoming Grill. It's behind the stairs as well. You can see here. These are supposed to be refrigerators, dishwashers. I've since refined my technique since building this place, so it's actually a little bit painful showing this off, but I had a lot of fun building it. Some good memories here. Alright, so we'll zip right back up to the club level. And we will pretend like we're going up to the suites now. So you could walk up the staircase here. And I'm not going to show you every luxury suite because they're all pretty much the same. I'll show you the sideline and the corner suites because they're each a little bit. But once you've seen one corner, once you've seen one sideline suite. And I've labeled them here, Suite 103. We'll just go in real quick. You've got a refrigerator and a sink with some counter space. You've got the seats here for watching the game. You got a sofa here. Good views of the court and the jumbotrons. And then each one has just a toilet. I ran out of room for a sink, so there's no sink. I guess you could wash your hands out here. But that's the general gist of it. They're not too big. And then you've got a seating area here. This level has a stairs, and an elevator. So here are the corner suites. You can see in Minecraft you can't really do corners, like with the suites caddy corner. You're within a grid, but I did the next best thing. Here's Suite 109. It's got a little bit of a longer hallway to get in, and they're a little bit bigger too, but you can see it's the same. There's a sofa, the seats are kind of facing this way, and you've got this sink and refrigerator here, and then so that's basically the gist of the suites. We won't get into too much. Here you have the upper entrance to the Altitude restaurant. It's here. I got to dress this area up a little bit. Pretty bare. Another bathroom. You know the drill. Stairs, elevator. And then on this side, you just got kind of the same thing that club level had with guest services, seating areas, concession stands. Now, one thing that's a little bit different is on this side of the suite level, we have the press. I kind of crammed the press box into the suite level, but you've got like all this, and you kind of have to pretend that you can see the court from here. I mean, the big thick blocks make it there's all the way up. Yeah, that's that, and you've got a refrigerator and a sink in here, and the press level has a bath, and then a little couple couches. So if they don't want to leave the press box, they probably get food delivered. Just more general concessions up here, guest services, bathroom, and now we're overlooking the main lobby here. And one thing I did forget to show you is in the main lobby I've got a staircase up here connecting the club and suite level, so anybody that wants to travel between those areas can do so via here if they so like. And so I'd like to take you to the upper concourse now. It's a little bit more generic. It is the cheapest. I tried to make it somewhat good. And I'll show you the administrative areas before I show you the other. So you would enter, if you wanted to get to the upper deck, you could go through the main entrance, or you could come to gate B and go straight up. Try gate B here. So in here, it's not as impressive. You got another bathroom there. Another staircase and escalators to the main level. You do have another ticket booth though. So. And then you've got the escalators, and you can see how long they are. They go all the way upstairs. But before we do that, I'll just quickly show you the admin areas. This is the team administrative area. And these are a little bit more generic than I probably would have liked to, but again, I was just... So there's our doors to the outside under one of the unmarked marquees. Got a little reception area here, a waiting area here. Put two elevators in here, they're each open, just to connect the two. A conference room. And this area would be for the coach's offices. And then here you've got an area connecting to the backstage corridors. We'll get to all that very shortly. So you come upstairs and you got a men's restroom, toilet and a sink, nothing fancy. And the same in the women's restroom. I probably could have put a couple more toilets in each. These offices are all just generic with desks, chairs, bookshelves. You got the film archives here, so all the film could be kept. And then you've got the trainer's office in here. This would be the person that works with the athletes, sports medicine. This is where he or she would reside. So, we'll go to the arena administrative offices. This area of the building, and I thought it. So again, you can come in from outside here. Waiting area here. You've got yourself a reception area here. Another conference room. It's a little bit different of a layout because I think for some reason one of these wings ended up. It was this one. One of these ended up a little bit smaller in size. I can't figure out what I did, so I just left it that way. You've got, again, elevators and a staircase here. Down here you've got the IT department. It's kind of tucked away under the stairs, but you've got the IT guys would be in here, server room would be in here. Nothing too special there. And then again, this door. We'll get into that here in a bit. Again, men's and women's restroom. I won't show you those, those are the same. And then just really quick, you've got yourself the arena directors. Generic office again. The marketing department's in here, so you've got the marketers in here, and then I put a door to the marketing. What else? We've got the human resources department. Just kind of a long office. I really just kind of ran out of ideas of what to put in here, so I just started cramming offices in. But enough with that. Let's head upstairs. Upstairs. Alright, so here's the escalators to the upper concourse. This is kind of a longer ride. Be cooler if they were moving escalators. Views of the levels, views of the outside. Get up here, you encounter a guest services booth. And really all this level has is just wide seating areas. Concession stands all over the place, restroom. A lot of tables and chairs. Restrooms again, merch booths, stairs, elevators. It's just kind of a generic. I did put another daycare in up here for the upper level peeps, and then we've of course just got more concessions. Really a lot of the same stuff. I'll take you into the seating bowl real quick. This level comes out at the bottom of the seating bowl. And then there's one more area we have to look at before we head backstage. And this is an area that kind of came about after I realized that I could fit it in. Where the hell is it? Alright, right here. So you can see there's a door that says maintenance access. And obviously this door would need a key. Not everyone could just walk in here. You got a ladder that goes up. 2 upper concourses down. And there's this tunnel. And I put catwalk access. So you come back in here, and you're in these big-ass rooms that are behind each Jumbotron. I think I might put some equipment in to signify the Jumbotron is there. But you've got this caged ladder, and all these little tunnels connect over to these rooms. Because each room leads out onto the roof. But here you have 2 catwalks. We'll jump up this ladder here, come out through this door, and you are on the catwalk that circles the arena. Yeah, just this catwalk that goes all the way around for the lights and the scoreboard. I put a center catwalk that goes down the scoreboard so that you can access the scoreboard actually. You would come down the ladder and you'd be able to get on top of it to work on it, do what you needed to do. These little jukeboxes here, they're hanging around the bowl as well. This ladder goes down inside of the down. I don't know what it's supposed to be, but it's the inside of the scoreboard. So I just wanted to fill the space. Or I could just pass right by it. That works too. Alright. So, I'm not going to take the ladder, but each of these rooms is pretty empty, but there's a door that leads outside to the roof. So it's just a big arched kind of roof, not really arch, but half pyramid kind of. So we have mech rooms up here for all the elevators. This is mech room 1, and I put just elevator equipment inside. Each mech room kind of looks the same. Dawdle too much with them. These actually do connect to all the elevators. I believe this mech room is for the 3 glass elevators in the main lobby. And then you got the elevator mech rooms here in the corner that are for the corner glass elevators that face outside. And they connect over to the other parts of the roof so that you don't have to go back inside. I'm not going to show you all of them because they're all the same because I'm a slacker and wanted to get them done. This elevator mech room is for the 2 glass elevators on the club level side of the building that cut up through all the floors, I believe. Is there any more other than the corners? I think that was it. Alright, so with that in mind, let's go to the backstage areas. So you got these big wide loading doors, trucks could easily drive in and have a lot of room to turn around too. And there's some areas back here I kind of have to finish. I put a lot of lighting up, as you can see. I put some pillars in just to kind of make it look. Over here is still an empty space. I'm thinking I was going to put like parking spots for the trucks, so once they're done unloading, they can come park over here. I was maybe even thinking of putting like fuel pumps in for the trucks to get fuel. So you come straight ahead, and there's arena floors right out here. You just load right out onto the arena. Straight through the doors, straight onto the floor, easy. Over here, link. Down here, there's nothing really too special about a lot of this. I just filled the space up here. You've got freight and maintenance offices. So you just got general maintenance personnel that could work up here in these offices. You know, keeping track of the freight records, maintenance records, things like that. You got the sprinkler room in here for all the sprinkler systems. Over here you've got the dock records office. Storage closet here. What the hell to do with that? Same over here. Gotta fill the face. Gotta spell the face. I don't remember what the hell I put in this building. I know how to get to everything, but I don't remember doing a lot of this. Alright, so over here, I've got 2 storage rooms. Storage A is here. Or no, this is storage B, sorry. There's a physical door as well as a big bay door. And this is under the seating bowl. You can see here, I just put boxes. You can store anything. Storage A. This is storage A. Damn it. But yeah, storage A is here. Storage B is open. So you've got these doors here, these doorways. This goes to the athletic facilities, and this goes to the performer areas. So we'll start with the athletic facilities because it all eventually circles around, comes back. So you come in here. I need to color these hallways. They're all just generic sandstone, but I did put a lot of signs up to help people get around. First up, you have female cheerleaders and mascots. So this is where the girls would change if the mascot was a girl playing the mascot, she would change in here with them. I put the lockers on the door, or lockers on the wall here, some couches. Back here you've got where these showers. This side. They're shower stalls. Those are supposed to be shower nozzles up there. Nothing fancy in here. A lot of my locker rooms. Over here you got the male cheerleaders and mascots. It's kind of a weirder layout because this is a longer part of the building. Same locker. The showers are here. They're kind of a pass-through area. And the toilets are here. That's that. And here was something that was kind of fun. There's the practice gym. So you've got a practice gym in here, and this is obviously isn't a full-size court. This is just meant to practice shots in. You got UW, YOS, and over here you've got the gym storage. Equipment. Just an area with 6 hoops that the players could come and practice in if they so desired. This door leads to the team administration. We already got into that. Here is the film room. This is where they could come and watch game footage. Project. Because I'm a freak and wanted to put some. And then, if you come down here, you've got the Gate B box office. Completely unfurnished, as you can see, because I was lazy and just wanted to get this freaking building done. It kind of wears on you after a while building this, but the end result is rewarding. So you have the Cowgirls locker room here. Big space. I'm going to put some couches in, but you've got the lockers against the wall with the benches here. Back here you've got the showers. There's 7 showers. 7 shower stalls. And then you've got some toilets and sinks in here. And then I put, you know, the gold tiling for the color motif, because that's how I roll. And you come around here, and this is one of the entrances to the floor. I tried to make it to where the locker rooms had a short walk to either of these tunnels to get out of here, because really each locker room is underneath the sideline seats. The girls' locker room's over here, the men's locker room. So you got the women's. To where you need to get. So we will head back toward this way and go this way now. Over here you've got women's hydrotherapy, and this is just 8 big tubs they could soak in. They had to nurse an injury or a sore limb or something. Just a toilet and a sink. You got desks here. This leads to the arena administrator. And over here you've got the press. One second. And I'm kind of disappointed that I put so many wooden doors in. I really should have put steel doors. Keep opening and closing because I'm lazy. I might go back and do that. Here is the visitor locker room B. This is done up in neutral colors. It's a little bit smaller, obviously. And then you've got the showers, toilets, 3 showers. A little bit more cramped. The visitors' locker room isn't completely comfortable, obviously. And so this corridor here leads to a T-junction, which leads to the press director. That leads to the press room. I will show you the press room. Over here is the other entrance to the floor. Or no, sorry, that's the same entrance we were just at. See, this is a little bit of a maze. That's why I put signs up everywhere. These backstage areas are just nuts. This door goes to the main lobby. Dumps you out at that door underneath the main. And I showed you the authorized personnel only door. So here we have the press room, and this design is intended for the press to be able to come into the main lobby here without going into the backstage area. So here is the press room. Got the UW backdrop. Here, the players and coaches can come here for interviews after the game. And then behind the backdrop, you've got this entrance, which goes back to that corridor by the. And this is really just. They don't have to deal with the rest of the press if they don't want to. They go back. Alright, so this is my favorite part. I'm a band geek. I was in the pep band at UW, and this is our band rehearsal. I included a spot for the band back here. You've got these little risers here they could practice on. There's also 2 bathrooms in here, 2 stalls with toilets, 2 sinks in each one. I haven't put signs out. But yeah, you got a men's and a women's here. And then the cool thing is you come up a couple stairs out here straight to the pep band area. So this is where the pep band would sit. Drums could go like right there or whatever, but they have their own little enclosed area. And they don't have to mingle with the crowd if they don't want, obviously. I mean, it is in the middle of the seats, but they have their own entrance to the backstage. And they don't have to. So, next up, where are we going? Okay, this is the other entrance to the floor. You have the referee locker room, and this was an addition that I put in at the very last because I had space. But you come in and go upstairs. Have a locker room up, as well as their showers on this side, toilets on this side. So really it's just kind of a last minute addition. I ended up putting above the backstage area. That's why there's stairs that go up. But hey, the referees can climb stairs. Here you have visitor locker room A. Again, just another neutral locker room that's not very big, not really that spacious for... Not really meant to be comfortable because of the visiting frickin' team. But you've got 3 showers, 2 toilets. I can't frickin' count. It's been a long day at work. Alright, so over here is sports medicine. Yeah, I'm starting to remember where stuff is now. This is sports medicine where they can come lay on the tables, get worked on with the trainers. There's a bathroom in here. Toilet and a sink. Alright, now we're coming to this side. Men's hydrotherapy. The exact same 8 tubs the women have. Copied it because boiler room is in here. This is a room for the boilers. Obviously you've got electrical equipment, water tanks, a big boiler. Kind of threw this stuff in here with some boxes just to kind of make a book. And then this over here is the other entrance to the floor. But you got the same 7 kind of shower stalls in here. The same toilet and sink layout in here. Oh, and I guess I'll show you for anyone wondering how I do my toilets. I took 2 iron blocks, a cauldron, a trap door, and a lever, and there's water in there. I've refined a lot of this stuff with the new building that I'll show you later on down the road when it's done. It's getting close to being done. It's part of something really cool, and I can't wait to show you guys. But we'll come around here. Here's the kitchen. This leads to the performer area. So this is the main arena kitchen, just like all my other kitchens. Nothing fancy. And then you've got catering. So this is a little cafeteria style area where performers alike can come get food. It connects to the kitchens. And then now we're in the dressing room area. There's 4 dressing rooms. First one is dressing room A. And you come in and there's a seating area with a TV, makeup chairs. And then back here is a large bathroom with a nice huge tub, toilet, 2 sinks, and a glass shower. And then I could put the diamond on the floor to make it look cool. This was meant to be neutral colors too, because it's not really related to the team. It's more for concerts and things that might come in. Dressing room B, I'm not going to get too far into dressing room B. It's exactly the same as dressing room A. Bathrooms are all identical too. And then you've got dressing room C and D, and they're the same as each other, but they're different from the others. Same living room area, kind of, with a makeup chair, bookshelf. Bathroom in here is exactly the same. And then the only thing different about dressing room B is it over here? Yeah, it's just mirrored. It's a mirrored layout of dressing room C. Nothing too special. But the idea behind this is that performers could exit the dressing room, walk right through here, and then right here would be the stage access because the stage would be set up. So it wouldn't be that big of a walk. And then the last part of this arena, I'll just show you the court here. I'm so out of it, guys. I'm a 911 dispatcher, and it was a long day. But I digress. You got UW on the court, cool wood, glowstone there. I made this floor a little bit bigger than the other arena floor, but it came out pretty neat. I'm pretty happy with it. And that, guys, is my sporting venue here. I don't think I've left anything out. I think this is all good to go. I will show you one more view of the outside. Just a nice... Here's the back end of the arena. And just real quick, if I show you the map, so you can kind of get an overhead view of the arena. I did a super flat world in this world. as you can tell, so that there's no landscaping that needs to be done in terms of removing mountains or anything. I like the super flat world for building. The only downside is you can't have a basement because, as you can see, super flat is like 3 blocks from the very bottom. Can't go any further. Sad stuff. But there's Jonah Fieldhouse, and if you look at the map, you can see how big the building is. Apparently the map hasn't updated in a while because there's just all sorts of nonsense, but you can see that's how big the building is compared to the rest of the world. All the little colored spots in the corners are like villages that have spawned in this world. That's how big my arena is. But I'm excited to show you my other projects, guys. I've got a big one with another sports arena. I'm making a performance arts park with 2 sports arenas and a music hall, and they're coming along great, so I can't wait to show you those. So if you watch this video, thanks for watching. Let me know what you think, and until next time,